Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Daily IoT. My name is Kevin and I'm dedicating today's episode to, it's a little bit of a rant, I'm not gonna lie, I can't sugarcoat it any other way. If you've seen me on social media lately, I've been talking about how 2017 is gonna be my year of things. I want to focus on the things part of Internet of Things because I don't feel like it's getting the attention that it needs, and I just want to work on my skills of building actual things. Connecting them to the internet's cool, but I want to focus on building the actual useful things because, quite frankly, we're not seeing a lot of useful things. It seems like, and CES was a great reminder of this past week, of just the large amount of garbage that we're creating right now. And I've written an article about this before. I think this is all normal and part of the trajectory that the Internet of Things is going to follow. We have to go through this crap to get to the other side where the good things will emerge. But I want to take just a minute to talk about the Internet of Maker Things versus the Internet of Product Things. Because what I feel like I'm seeing a lot of in the industry right now is that we're creating a lot of Internet of Maker Things, but they're trying to be product things. Now, what I mean by that is I feel like a lot of products that are coming out that claim to be IoT products are really just made by advanced makers. People who feel like they can accomplish something in the garage of their basement, and so now let's take it to the next level and make a product out of it. Let's take something that never was IoT and make it IoT. Water bottles. There's like 10 different Internet of Things water bottles. And just because you can stick a sensor on something and call it Internet of Things doesn't always mean that you should. And even if you feel like you should, doesn't mean that you have the skill set to actually make that into a product. Now, what got me thinking about this was an article I saw from ReadWrite about the Faraday Future car that was unveiled or demoed at CES. And there was a line in there that talked about how it claims that it can do all of these things. And I just want to read the quote here. It says, "A video of the FF91 autonomously parking was shown at the event, but when it tried to demo the car driving back to the stage, it failed." Now, I don't want to pick on Faraday Future on this. Lots of demos have bugs. If you've ever done a demo, you know it's bound to have some sort of bugs. But it's sort of brought to the surface this idea that just because we are able to do certain tech feats in a demo scenario doesn't mean they're ready to be products. Products need a couple of key features. They need to be efficient. They need to accomplish the tasks that they're meant to accomplish efficiently. They need to be secure, especially when we're talking about Internet of Things. They need to be dependable, and they need to be repeatable. And I think the repeatable is a big one. Now, one of the things they talk about was, in this article, it says owners will be able to summon their car via a smartphone application, and it will have facial recognition for keyless entry. And I think the danger in doing these things is that people that don't know the limits of technology build a picture in their head that isn't realistic. People are picturing the Batmobile. You're summoning it, like, Batmobile, come here. And it drives around the corner and it's using facial recognition to recognize you and pull up to the curb and open the door for you. And these things are doable. I could take an Arduino. I got an Arduino up here. My thing, pulled out of the case. I could take this Arduino. I could hook it up to my 1997 Ford Escort. And there's a person that's done this actually. Took an Arduino and created a remote control and autonomous driving on his car using simple sonic rangefinders in the bumper, an Arduino to do the feedback control, and he had some big things hooked up to the steering wheel to turn it. You can autonomously drive your car with an Arduino. Does that mean you can do it very well? Can you do it efficiently? Can you do it securely? Can you do it reliably and repeatably? No, you can't do that. And so, but somebody does this, they demo, it's really cool. I hook up a webcam, it has facial recognition. It's like, hey, Kevin, let me unlock the door for you. And then we take it to the next level and we decide to make a product out of it when it is nowhere near ready for prime time in the Internet of Things. And why am I so worked up about this? I mean, I have nothing against people that are getting VC funding and creating companies. It's not that I care that people are building garbage products. It's that I care of how the Internet of Things is being perceived by the uneducated masses. Those people that aren't on the cutting edge of tech, that don't even know what Internet of Things means until they read about it in the newspaper and about how it created a botnet that took down the internet. We're creating this vision of what the Internet of Things is in people's minds that is a false pretense. It's a false vision of what we are able to accomplish. And we're not doing ourselves any favor by putting out these products. You have water bottles that are supposed to track hydration that can't even track hydration. You have pet feeders that when they don't have Wi-Fi access, don't feed your pet. These things are not helping us do our daily jobs any better, more efficiently, securely, reliably, and repeatably. They're just not. And so, what are we supposed to do about it? Well, my suggestion is, first of all, just because you can make it in your garage or in your basement or in your office at home, I build a lot of things here in my office. That doesn't mean I'm ready to be a product maker. It doesn't mean that I'm ready to take that and release it to the world. We're destroying the opinions and the feelings of the Internet of Things by doing this. We're doing more harm than we're doing good. And so, just because you can make it doesn't mean you're ready to make it into a product. That's first of all. Second of all, stop and think, is this something that's really ready for prime time? I know you're so ready and excited to get your product out there on Kickstarter and Indiegogo and all these other things so that people can start giving you all that dollar. But stop and think. These things are hard. They're super hard. I love building prototypes and demos and things like that. I'm not a product maker. I'm just not. I'm an advanced maker. Now, does that mean that if you're a maker, a beginner maker, an advanced maker, anything like that, that you shouldn't make a product? No, that's not what I'm saying at all. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is be more thoughtful about it. Be more careful about it. I know that everybody's telling you speed to market is everything. But you know what? A product that doesn't suck is everything. It's more important than speed to market. Getting your crappy product to market faster than everybody else's crappy product means we just have a whole lot of crappy products. So please think about that. And so this rant's gone on long enough. I could go on about this all day. I want people to step back and think. I want us to keep playing around, keep messing around with platforms, keep doing amazing things. Drive your car down the street autonomously with an Arduino. Learn about those things, and it's going to help push the industry forward. But let's try not to do irreparable damage to how people outside of the Internet of Things community think about the Internet of Things. Let's stop shooting ourselves in the foot by releasing all of these products that are nowhere near ready for prime time. They don't do their assigned task well, and they don't do it repeatably, dependably, securely, or efficiently. I'm going to keep hammering those because I think they're just the basic criteria that seem to be left out in almost all products that are coming out right now that you see online. So I would love to hear your opinion about that. Please put some comments below. I would love to hear what you think. Am I way off base here, or do you agree with me? Just tell me what you think. I still have a couple of these lying around the office. I need to get rid of them. I haven't given one away in a while. So if you've made it this far in the video, this is kind of a long rant, and I appreciate you sticking with me all the way through to the end. But if you would submit some comments below, tell me that you're interested to get this. I will put all the names into a hat and do a drawing. It has a Spark core in it, and it's got a bunch of hookup wires. It's got a little servo, some sensors, a few things like that. It's an old Spark core maker kit of the original Spark core. Now, Particle Photon. Particle's the company now. But anyway, that's what's in the kit. I would love to give another one of these away to somebody out there that's interested in being a maker in the IoT community. But who knows? Maybe you'll turn this into the next product. I appreciate you watching DailyIoT, the show where together we're learning how to make the Internet of Things one day at a time. I really struggle with that. See you guys.